Are we ready?
Now that we're on.
Now we're on.
Go ahead, sorry.
All right.
All right.
Pontificate.
And the first thing up on the agenda here is the EMS director. Oh, yeah. We'll do that. Sorry about that. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First thing up is the EMS director's position out there, and what is your pleasure on this?
Well, I mean, I think that we need to expand the area because I'm not saying we don't have decent candidates or good candidates. I just think that I'd rather interview more than 3 individuals. So I know this has been a problem ever since the Scott County giveaway or the journals, went away. We find it hard to find a place to advertise for jobs anymore, and the Cruzville Times, nothing about them or bad about them, but I haven't looked at the Cruzville Times in probably 10 years, but I sure wouldn't go there to be looking for a job. So I think I would like to see us expanded, keep the 3, I think there's 3 candidates, is that not right?
There's 3 candidates here.
Leave the 3 candidates in the pool, expand the pool, because I'd like to interview more people, so.
And as I mentioned, Walt, will there be a new job description, is that correct? We're looking at?
Yes, I think they.
These 2 would, if we do it the way we're talking about, they would still be able to apply again, is that correct?
I think they can just be, like you said, just leave them in that.
Okay, I want to make that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think everybody will be left in.
Okay.
I think that would be.
The oversight committee is looking at job description and doing a thorough review.
Yeah.
Well, since you said it, I will expand on that. Or my thought there is that it is the recommendation of the advisory board, I think, to, do what we're asking to do. So I mean, not saying that they're not happy with the status quo with the 3 we have. They just want to see it open up, and I think they are changing the job description a little bit. You might be able to elaborate.
Yes. John Croswell called, he couldn't come, he apologized, so I'm that. Basically, he and I both agree we need to relook at the job description. I think we need to add a lot more of the technical requirements that are required. There are a lot of things, I think it was more of a general job description, and we need to get more fine-tuned. So we'd appreciate it, the time to do this.
Okay. So when do you think you'd have that?
Oh, I would think by the next meeting.
But that's also what I was saying a minute ago. We're saying people apply, they'll apply again. And if we don't know sure what the job description is going to be, I don't know if that means, I assume they'll still be eligible.
We've gone back and forth about that, we actually agree.
Yeah.
I felt we needed to actually agree, but I'm being sensitive to those that work this every day, and some of them don't feel that it's necessary. So that's why I think we'd agree that that would be preferred, but we weren't going to eliminate people if they seem qualified.
And we're telling these people they can reapply. And if the
I
job
don't think
description
that's a
says
problem.
not, then we.
Yeah, I don't think that's the problem.
Okay. All right, so is that in the form of motion?
Yes.
Motion been made to extend expand the search, and the ones that did apply will be able to reapply or be kept in for now, and which that's what I'd recommend, just stamp the ones until we've got to a new date, and we'll look at them all at one time.
We're not sure how long this is going to be before we get the new. We got to go.
Well, I'm going to say about 2 weeks before we get it, and at that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
okay, so let's, I've got the motion second.
Second.
I'll make that unanimous if we do that. And again, we'll expand the search and look at the advisory board's going to have a new job description, or at least rewrite the job description, so that's what I'll do. So, on the 911 and EMA director position, it's again, what I've been looked at here, and course, has a death in the family and was not able to be there for all the interviews. I have talked to some of them, but it's, I just think, in my opinion, I think it is fair to everybody to do the same thing there, but that's here and there, what you guys' thoughts.
I think we've all got different opinions, and probably the best way to go is we like to do it again.
Okay.
I don't know if you agree or not.
I think I have a candidate, I mean, and I know everybody else probably has a candidate, but, you know, if we're not gonna come to happy median, I think we need to,
Matter of fact, we have a common agreement.
no, I mean, that's what I'm saying, I just don't think we're gonna ever, so I think let the dust clear a little bit, I think, and see some others, and again, the three people, actually, the three people that's left, because the one took another job, but the three that's still there, I think, stays in the pool, and we continue this road, so.
And I think, and I think this is going to be a learning curve for us on our positions, is, again, I think we have to do, and I think that's on us, it's not on you, but I think it's on us. I think we're gonna have to try to come up with a better way of getting these positions advertised, for any kind of position that we're needing here, I think. Again, it's like anything else, you can have the best job available here, and if nobody knows about it, then they're not gonna apply for it. So I think we just gotta do a better job of where we put this and try to get candidates that's going to,
Are we talking about possibly changing job description on this one too, or?
no, I think it's, at this point, it'll have to stay as it is. Be the 911/EMA director.
Yeah, that's what,
Yeah.
that's the word in front of one.
Yes, you can. At this point, we will, I don't know, at some point. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I think it works better somewhere down the road if we can separate them and you have a 911 director and an EMA director, but right at the moment, it's gonna have to stay what it is because of the money. Mike, I'm gonna look at Mike back there. I'm sure when I said that, you kind of started to cringe a little bit, but at some point, I think that's what we look for, but I think right now it has to say that with budgetary items. So, John, understand that being a form of a motion to extend it, second? And I'll make that unanimous also, we will expand the search, but the ones that's in will stay in and just restamp them, so we will again, have candidates.
We're not gonna be on the, well, I'll wait, go ahead, I'm sorry, I'll wait, okay.
Okay. And this here is again, we covered this the other night, but I think this is just something, this is, where we need to sign a test. And it, basically, this needs to go to, West Banco, and it says, please be advised that the Board of Commissioners of Scott County, Indiana approve a loan in the amount of $879,083, or $879,083.63. The term of the loan is 3 annual payments commencing February 2021. The rate of interest is 3.360 with a loan documentation fee of $600. The purpose of the loan is to purchase the following items which will be held as collateral for the loan, and that's 2021 dump trucks, the Caterpillar asphalt paver, 2 Trail King trailers. I think that's supposed to be a broom there, is it?
Yeah.
I think that's a typo there. That was yeah, that's a broom, road broom. And a Caterpillar track loader, and that's a skid steer, basically. The motion was passed at a regular Board of Commissioners meeting held, so this, we agreed to do this, but they also need this, I guess, for West Banco, right? And it's got everything listed. And this here, the money is in place, correct?
There are appropriations that have been made for the paver, I know, and the dump trucks. I know the dump trucks are kind of like a carryover from 19. I don't know what Jill put in her budget as far as like release payments or whatnot, but the main thing before they can proceed at the bank is that this gets all detailed out in the meeting, because the last meeting, unfortunately, a lot of there was a lot of detail there, but there wasn't all the equipment items that were on for collateral, and so when he sent me this statement, I did, all my minutes had was the paver and the trucks.
Okay.
And
So,
now we've got three other things on here.
yes.
That's correct. You want to make sure what we.
So I want to make sure that
Voted on.
my minutes are accurate for your all's purposes.
Yeah. And it's, and my understanding, this is exactly what she'd asked to do, and it was for the 2 dump trucks, one she's paying out, we're getting
And she
3.
mentioned that in the
She's
last
paying that
meeting.
out. The Caterpillar asphalt paver, 2 trailers, and the 2 trailers, one's the whole, actually the whole, the roller and the skid steer on, and the other one's
So this
whole.
is a consolidation on
Not so much, well, I guess you could, not so much consolidation, I guess you could call it that, because it's all for equipment, and it's all gonna be under one payment, and it's saving about, I think it's about 1.5%,
Because I think she said it was like
cheaper
4
on the
point
interest
something.
rate by doing it that way. And and according to her, I did talk to Jill, and she has said that the money is all in place, whether it be through.
And she said that in the last
So,
meeting
she
too.
said all the money's in place.
And just for the public to understand, which, I want to make sure I'm right on this. We don't have enough money to do it all at once, so you do the loan and get it paid, and that pays for interest on it. Just, we need this equipment.
Yeah.
That's, again, your all's.
Well, I think-
I don't
I
think,
think
I'm not really
originally-
thrilled about loans, but.
it. I think originally she had the money for the dump trucks out of her budget. She was paying them off every other year or something, but
As I remember, she came and asked for 3 dump trucks spent over 3 years, and the paver and the trailer. The other items, my memory does not serve any of those, but she's asked for.
I think what we can do.
It may well be in her budget, I just.
And I think that is the way I understood it, it will be in her budget for 2021 already. And I think the way she's probably doing that, I can't guarantee nothing other than the fact that, one of the dump trucks, she's straight up paying it off right now. So I think that money is what's gonna go towards the broom
and
and
I think
the
that's
skid
what,
steer.
I think that's what she
And it's a
said.
used, actually, it was a used skid steer, I believe.
Because I think what she was saying was she had money in her budget every year to pay one of those off.
Yeah.
Right.
And so in turn, by making this a consolidation loan, she's gonna free up some of that money possibly, so to make her budget look a little better maybe, but.
So
I
are you,
just, with the
I'll
information
make
I
a
had last
motion
meeting,
if
I
that's what
couldn't
you need.
attest to all this equipment, because it just wasn't listed. So I thought it'd be easier just to bring the document to you all, and then if it's approved, I can say, this
Do
meeting.
you
all
want this
was approved.
date on here, the 22nd?
I
You
have
got
to
one?
sign it, so I just need you all to make the motion.
are you okay with everything on that list now? I mean, that's what I was
Well,
understanding as part of the
I
process.
mean, it's, if you guys are okay with it, it's not,
Okay.
yeah, as long
I
as you
know
guys.
that, but you had a concern, forgive me, of signing something you weren't sure was,
Well, that's,
we were approving.
like I just said, it's, last meeting, it just said paver and dump trucks. I needed something where you guys acknowledged all the equipment for collateral, so that's why I'm bringing this to this meeting.
Okay.
Because last time I didn't have enough in the minutes to say, yeah, you guys approved an extra trailer and all these other things, because it all was mentioned last meeting was paver and the dump trucks. So this clears this up for me.
You talked to her about all this. You're okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this clears it up for
And
me.
Mike's made a motion on this, you second?
Second.
I'll make it unanimous. And, yeah, it's, everything is, I talked to her and everything.
I will tell you that paper looking pretty good, I think.
You know,
That's what I've seen.
I tell you, and again, we've done everything we could with the other one to try to do it with one pool and make it look better. It just didn't work out. Tried to modify, and that didn't work last year. I mean, it was good, but with
I
this
went
year,
down
it was
to
good.
Clark County last week and they were paving the roads and they were doing all our roads, hitting one side and then another. And I thought, wow, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
We're getting beyond that. And
Yeah.
just what I see, we're pretty.
One pool, and it makes it, just does such a better job,
I
I
think
think, you know.
so. I still have a little bit of turn on the ends where it's kind of thin.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're working on that.
And, again, that's, I think we're getting done right there.
John, I wanna
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
about the,
yeah, we went over the pigeon roost issue and how much that's, I think, I don't know, a lot of you guys, I got caught off guard on all this. I didn't realize how bad it got out there.
It was, when I went out.
When I went out and looked at it, there was grass high as this table. Of course, people are burying their families out there. Of course, they're naturally upset. And the history behind it, I had several people call me. And well, we was assuming somebody was taking care of it, all of a sudden it just stopped. So we all talked about this last meeting. So you talked to the sheriff, and you talked to the highway department, and Jill called the cemetery commission, and they went out and mowed it. Did a good job. I realized Saturday morning it was mowed, but none of it weed. Of course, I started getting more messages. This is terrible, don't you all care about us? Or they didn't say that, but I mean, I felt it. And so in the morning I go down and they weeded. So I sent some of these people a message, weeded, it looks good. Then I get out and go walking, and just the front end, there's a road was weeded. I thought, oh Lord, I've got more people upset now. So I called Johnny and talked to him about it a little bit. And, but anyway, we're trying to get things worked out, and I get a message from Kyle. And I just really, I just saw your message, really. He didn't ask me. He asked me the other day. And he's down there just going on weeds on his own. I don't know if you're any help or not, but you finished it all up today, didn't you?
Yeah, we got it finished.
And it just,
Well, thank you.
I think it was something I learned about this. I had, first of all, people care about their cemetery. And you said last week, there's a lot of military people buried out there. And plus, an awful lot of our history is out there.
Sure.
And apparently we own it. There's some question whether we need to have a cemetery commission or not, but the judge is going to take care of that. Because it has to be a pioneer cemetery for the cemetery commission to do it.
We wound up, about a few years ago, the state, deeded that property to the county. And the state memorial, now it's a county memorial. And we do have ownership of it, and, you know, again, I think it had been taken care of for all this time, and that person had
well, I
quit
think,
for whatever reason. And so, you know, at that point, I think it's ours. I think it's ours maybe to rock, and I think we're gonna have to rock
I think
it.
some of that, community corrections was mowing it.
Yeah.
And that fault.
And then that fell apart. But I guess my question would be, when you get the budget, we probably need to put a line item for Pigeon Roost where we have some money to
The
take care of that.
cemetery, John Robbins, he manages that particular budget, and he'll just have to figure out how many
No,
man
well, I'm saying the
hours.
rest of the Pigeon Roost.
The rest,
Let me
oh.
tell you,
Because if he's only gonna mow the cemetery, he's not gonna mow the rest of the grounds.
My conversation with Johnny, as he was very cooperative. But he quite honestly, he said, you know, I don't know if I can handle this anymore. Fair statement. And he said, Pigeon Roost, being a pioneer cemetery, ain't like no other cemetery. You just can't get out there and start mowing the mower. There's a ton of that you have to weed, right? And we're talking a major job. I don't think it's like one of them on these other cemeteries.
Oh, no, you know,
And
it's a lot of, that, I mean, the cemeteries are like that, old enough that the grave is, some of them not in a straight line, they'd be, yeah, it's a little trickier than most.
he
Well, I don't know about
He
that.
actually had wanted out where they'll be doing it at all now until this now happens here.
Well,
So it's done, but we're still 2-3 weeks away from.
yeah, it'd have to be done again, and like I say, I don't know, it's something that we've got, we have got to maintain it, however we got to do it.
Well, I agree with that, but I'm thinking, and we could talk to Johnny about it, but, and he didn't say this, but I think he would be willing to find somebody else
Okay.
to get on that board. Am I wrong? You talked to
I
him?
will talk about
Okay, well, just, he got a personal health
I
issue.
mean, now that, I won't say we're over the COVID or we're in a different phase of the COVID, I mean, maybe the prisoners tend to go down there and we,
Mhm.
Well, that's another story. But yes, maybe.
Back to the budget items, I know we talked at one point in time about TIF and mowing, that we can pay for mowing up there if we need mowing services, but would you all wanna figure out a mower or something that we could, in your budget, put a mowing of miscellaneous properties? Cause you've got the landfill area, you've got Pigeon Roost, and you've got John Jones, the acreage behind that. So maybe in your all's budget, we need to have mowing of, miscellaneous county properties. And then put so much money in there, and then you find a vendor or somebody, some way to pay for that, or whatever. I think we need to add that, okay?
I think that's fair, but I think I would probably call it maintenance.
Maintenance of county properties,
county
and then that way, if
properties,
there's something
probably-
we need to
Yeah, if
do.
there's something else there that, besides mowing, you know, you pretty well limit yourself to this mowing, but it may be something that would be more than just mowing.
Assuming July 8th, this is all taken care of, then it's a matter of getting, make sure somebody's getting right back on top of it.
Yeah, and I think that's where it comes down to us, to make sure that that don't grow up like it did. And again, we've got a couple of weeks here, but we'll make
Yeah,
that.
and like the conversation yesterday, even though it's a cemetery board doing this, it's still us, right? I mean,
You
we
still are
have
over the
responsibility
mowers.
to make sure.
I mean, you have leadership there, but still a county tax rate, and the county's charged with that
Mhm.
issue.
Well, anyway, thank you.
You're welcome. Also, while I was out there, the gentleman that used to mow it, his name is Dale Hall. Last year he got sick, had part of his lung removed, and gallbladder surgery. That's the reason why he's unable to mow it anymore.
Okay,
They said he's been
Well,
mowing
wondered
it
that.
for 14 years,
yeah.
Okay.
and most of his family's buried out there.
Did he just volunteer to do that? I mean, was he getting paid to do that?
He wasn't getting paid. He said him and his wife did it when his parents passed away out there, but he has like 4 sets of aunts and uncles, 4 cousins. He went around showing me all the family, and then his brother was just buried there May 4th, and he started push mowing those plots. And so he apologized, and I told him I apologize as a community. I've never even been out there.
Yeah,
And then he just said he appreciated somebody coming out and doing it, that he
Yeah.
his right lung partial removed, and he got gallbladder surgery and ended up having to cut him all the way open. He said he can't do it anymore.
And, you know, this is like everything else, I think, where we get messed up sometimes. And I don't think we're gonna, solve it, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
I think you did.
yeah, I didn't either.
There's that communication.
It was actually last Saturday, it was brought to my attention that, have you seen this? And I said, no, I haven't. And, they said, well, you need to go by and look at it. And I went by there and, holy smoke, it was,
That's one of those out of sight, out of mind things.
yeah, I mean, you know.
Think
again,
about
Well, there was a lot of people wanting volunteer help.
And,
I was jumping in there.
and Kyle, we thank you for that. We really do. And, I'll entertain a motion. If nobody's got anything else.
Motion.
Second. Third. Don. Thank you all.
Thank you.
It's July 1st.